Hello everybody, mi amors. How's everybody doing out there? Thank you for coming back to another edition of Project Dees Nutz. Thinking about maybe changing the name to Uncle D is Nuts. Let me know what you think. Today's show, we are going to finally do the 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Which actually isn't 99 bottles, because I counted them after I'd finished it, and there's only 64. So, I should sue them. So I'm thinking about getting a lawyer. Last time, we did the 2 resin pours. I called the blue one the ocean pour, and the other one is the universe. Don't forget, everybody, if you're liking what you see, hit the subscribe button and definitely ring that bell. Gotta ring that bell if you want to know when I post stuff. Not too sure on future projects. We're running a little low, and unfortunately I have a couple of job interviews next week, so if I get a real job, who knows how long I'll go in between videos. Oh, just an update on the David statue. Still no sign of any Corona bottles. Now I'm thinking we might end up having to just put maybe a big crystal for my alter ego Dr. Gotrocks. Put a crystal in his hand, and instead of 6-pack in the other hand, put a rock pick, and then maybe put like a belt on, make a belt for his rock hammer, and make a pouch, cover up his lychee nuts. So we'll see how that works out. So let's get to the video, gang. Enjoy. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Yeah, it's a puzzle. 1,000-piece puzzle. I'm gonna put this together. I'm gonna resin that. Another resin project. Way cool. And I got this gothic black frame that is the perfect width. It's the wrong length, but I'm hoping I can cut that down, put it around this, and if it works out the way I want it to, Johnny, it's yours for the low price of $3.50 plus shipping. Artists gotta make money. So put the puzzle together. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. For shizzle. Oh look, there's Corona. And now what I'm doing, I garbage picked this gothic frame. Actually, I got this from a friend of mine, Angel. She was going to throw it away. Super gothic, man. Don't know how I'm going to paint it yet, though. So I took all the backing off, the hangers. Now I'm going to take these corners off with all the staples. It is the right width, but the wrong height. So I'm hoping I can cut my 45s here and then just remove this little piece and then join the top to the bottom. Wishful thinking, but we're going to try it. Okay, time to glue up the puzzle. The puzzle. The frame came out good. Show you that in a little bit. And then spread it. Yeah. That works good. Do the edges first. I'm going to make sure I get a little bit on the sides. That doesn't really matter. Again, I'm gonna go get the glaze coat and I'm going to do the glaze coat on here, but I'm not going to go thick. I think the problem with the glaze coat is when you go thick, that's when you have issues with the yellowing. So my paintings are still pretty darn good. I don't think I'll even have to do a second coat. We'll see, but I think this should be okay. I'm going to cut this section out, and this I want to keep. So I took my chisel, and these are called V-nails. I took my chisel and chiseled on each side of this V-nail, and then I took these pliers and grabbed they're wire cutters, grabbed it just enough so I had a nice snug fit on it, and yanked it up. So that's how you get those out. But now I'm not going to cut on this line because they may have nails running this way. So I'm going to cut, my line is here, so I'm going to cut this line first and then try to pull this part apart, because it won't come apart. So I imagine they glued it, but they may have nailed it also, and I don't want to wreck my blade. So we'll see how that goes. It's a good thing I didn't try to cut that. They had a huge V-nail right in the corner. I'm going to have to pull that out and then sand this a little bit to make it smooth so I can glue and pin it with some nails. Alright, we're going to glue down this puzzle. Here we go. Taking the cap off. Not going to mess around with that lid there. Here we go. Well, make sure you get the edges good. Lots of glue, man. Big puzzle, man. Big puzzle. Guess I gotta go buy more glue, yo. Okay. Oh, brother. It's moving ever so slowly. You got it, dude. I need more muscle. So I put some weight on there. Try to keep it flat. Hopefully it'll dry under the plastic. We'll see what happens. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Got the frame all done. It was a little tricky, but I think I got it. I might have to cut the puzzle down a little bit, but I got it all clamped up. And tomorrow we'll see how that dries up with the puzzle. Okay, per usual, I smooched the pooch. For some reason, I measured this exact width of the puzzle, and it's not. It is not correct. So I had to cut these strips out and extend it so that when I lay the puzzle in, it doesn't fall through. So we're going to do that. Not that big a deal, but it was a hassle. Why has everything got to be a hassle? Hassle, hassle. So I'm just going to glue these down. Oh, another thing too is I smooched the pooch on the puzzle itself. The board that I put it on was about this short of the puzzle. So the puzzle curved over, so I had to cut a real thin strip of this to glue to the back of the puzzle also. So we're just going to glue that in there. Oh yeah. Unami. Unami tsunami. I love these little clamps. They come in so handy. I've painted my wood pieces here. Clamping came out real well. Puzzle fits good. So now it's time to fill the cracks in with some wood putty. We'll let that set up and then we'll sand it. And then once that's done, we will paint it all. Let's fill the cracks and any imperfections I see. Got all my corners nicely sanded. Sanded the frame a little bit. Now I'm gonna just corners are all sealed up, holes are all plastered, and now we're just gonna throw another coat of black paint on it. Okay, we're gonna try to do these highlights here. Seems to be working okay, so I'm gonna try to do that. And I'm going to lightly, very lightly touch it. I think that looks pretty cool. Let's continue on. Let's try the top. Interesting. That looks pretty cool. Okay, we're going to get ready to pour the resin on the 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Because the board is so thin that the puzzle's on, it was really wonky. So I took tacks and I just barely caught the lip and nailed them into my table. And then I took Minwax putty and putty around and underneath all the tacks. I'm hoping the resin's not going to stick to that so that I can actually pull the tacks up once I'm done. Usually when I pour, I'll pour it out here, cover it up, let it sit overnight, and then in the morning I take it in the house and let it cure in the house. This one I'm probably going to leave for 2 or 3 days just so that the resin hardens and keeps it nice and flat, and then I'll take it in the house to finish curing after 2 or 3 days. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bead of caulk around this because the calculations seem to be really high. So I don't want to be short on the resin, but at the same time, I don't want to keep wasting so much resin. So that last pour that I did 2 pictures, and I probably had 150 milliliters at least wasted. So this one's calling for 740, so I'll probably make like 600, and that should be enough to put a nice coat on it. And the other thing too is, remember I was telling you that if you go thick, you're more apt to get yellowed with this product. That is absolutely true, because that 100 ounces that I left in the cup, I went to go look at it this morning and it's already yellow. So the thicker you go, the more yellow it's going to be. So with the thin coats, like I say, I think I'm going to do fine. Like this picture I did this picture probably 6-8 months ago, before I did the table, and it looks stellar. It looks awesome. It's got a real nice shine to it. Looks like a surfboard. By the way, this is for sale for $55 plus shipping. Okay, so I mixed it for 6 minutes. Then I transferred it into another container. Mixed it for about another minute more. The temperature was already at like 90, over 90, so I was done. Because I had so much, the calculations were so off from my last 2 pours. I went like 150 less, and look, I still have 150 in there, and I honestly think this is going to be good just the way it is. I don't want it to be too thick, but I don't want it to be too thin either. It's not as cool as I wanted it to be. I put way too much Elmer's glue on it. Maybe it'll soak in. I don't know. It'll look cool from far away. So now I'm going to babysit it for about 10 minutes. Keep popping bubbles. When I'm done, I'm going to bring the plastic over and cover it all up. Now, put our sticks on. So now, of course, the wind starts. Oh, I'm not real happy with it because I put the Elmer's glue on too thick. So the Elmer's glue is too thick in some spots, and I am so very upset. It looks cloudy there, so, which stinks, but in the frame it'll look cool, and if you're far away you won't be able to tell. It's an artist's life, man. Beautiful. It's been 2 days, so now I'm going to try to take these pins out, which I hope worked. So we'll see what happens with that. there goes the head. Mama had a baby and the head popped off. It worked. Oh, beautiful. Look at how nice that just peels away from the cork. Very nice, very nice. I'm telling you. That's cool. All right. Well, that works. Okay, cool. Okay, that worked. Let's see what happens after that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the little window glazers. And the puzzle is almost level with the back of the frame, so I'm going to put just a little bit of a curve on there. So that it angles down and not up. I will push down and push in. And there's all there is to it. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, I've installed the mega cable to hold this bad boy up. Probably weighs about 20 pounds. I put in some pads for the wall so it doesn't scrape the wall. And there you have it. I'm shooting on an angle so I don't get the glare from outside. See if I can back it up. Back it up. Came out pretty cool. It's pretty big. It's pretty huge. Let me tell you something. It's now time for the Nut Ward. Welcome back to the Nut Ward. I love this hat. This hat reminds me of stripes. So am I to understand that you and your squad finished training all by yourself? Yes, sir. Where is your commander? Blown up, sir. It's Czechoslovakia. It's like going to Wisconsin. I got the crap kicked out of me in Wisconsin once. Oh man, that's a classic movie. I love that one. So what'd you think? I think that turned out pretty well. That behemoth weighs in at 14 plus pounds. So if that's going to be shipped to California, Johnny, it might cost a lot of money. I'm thinking, I don't know, $250 should be good, plus shipping. No. A lot of people are asking about this stuff. If you know, go to my page on YouTube and then you'll be able to see all the stuff that I make. Maybe next time I'll run through everything and give everybody an update of what we've done. But next time we are going to have a garbage picked wicker table. That goes pretty quick. It's not really intricate. It's pretty much clean it, paint it, ship it off to the neighbor for $50. It goes pretty quick. You know, wash it, paint it. It's just, it was very time consuming painting with a little paintbrush to get the details in there. and then I ended up selling it at my garage sale to my neighbor. Also, I did a project, maybe I'll throw that in there with it. I replaced some shed flooring for the Widow Diana across the street. That's another quick one. So the next one might go really fast. We'll see. So until next time, everybody, God bless. May He surround your children and family with angels, protect you, guide you, keep you safe. Till next time, adios, muchachos.